So, Corian, you have collected your brother, two guards from the night shift, and Avarice in the midst of this kind of chaosy situation. Um, and you're heading in that direction of the thing you saw?
All right, that was the plan.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, you begin going, and their names are Laerek and Lorandel, and then your brother Carver as well.
right.
So you begin. Um, you can't see the eyes anymore. As soon as you saw them, they vanished. Um, you begin running off in that direction, uh, passing through your farm itself and entering at the kind of the edge of that thin forest that outlines your part of your farm. As you begin walking or running through this forest, go ahead and make a perception check. I'll make one for Avers as well.
All right. Oh wait, that's not a D20.
I moved your dice.
I noticed. Uh, Perception. 22.
That's good because Avers did not do well. Um, as you are entering and kind of following loosely where you saw it go, um, you hear pretty loud footsteps a pretty good distance ahead. Um, you know where the sound is coming from, even through the sounds of like the branches and the twigs beneath you. Um, and as you're continuing on, uh, those heavy footfalls stop. You continue, or are you still chasing after it? Are you? It's
Uh,
a ways ahead.
I would like I have some idea how far ahead, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I would
quite a ways ahead, but you can still you heard the footfalls from the perception check.
okay. Well, I would continue heading that direction
Okay,
until I got closer.
so it takes you a little bit to catch up. Um, you you can see up ahead. There appears to be. I mean, while this forest is pretty thin, it's not as thick as near Elswin is. It does kind of open up a little bit more um, into a kind of a clearing area. There's still bushes around and trees, but this area appears, which is roughly about 80 feet ahead of you, appears to be a little bit wider um, than the rest of the forest.
Okay. I'll. Do I see Avarice?
Yes, he is. He's keeping pace right behind you.
Okay. Well, you were owl form, I think, when we quit last time. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
um. All right. Well, I will motion for everybody to slow down and go quiet and walk to the opening.
Okay. Go ahead and do your stealth check, and I'll do all of theirs too.
17.
17. Okay.
I'm not at disadvantage because I'm not wearing armor.
Oh, that's right. You're not. What's your AC?
15.
15. Okay. Ooh, everyone did poorly between three different dice. Um, so it's not really going how you planned. Uh, you're fairly quiet, especially not having armor helps a lot. Um, but mostly it's your guards that are um, having trouble being quiet. They're not used to having to be stealthy.
Not really a stealthy guy anyways, so I'm not too
Nope.
worried about it.
So, um, but you still reach roughly the edge of the clearing itself. Go ahead and do another perception check as you get close.
You want the map, Adam?
Oh, 7.
Yes, please. Yeah, I'll get that. 7. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's a terrible roll.
You always succeed perception rolls, though.
That's okay. That means I'll do better with combat this time.
Exactly.
All crits.
Please, no. Nice. I think it's this one. Let's see.
Nope, it's not there. That was the island that we had.
Yeah.
Oh, it was right by the forest. I'll try this next one.
You're gonna have to get rid of that first.
Oh, I know.
It's because your area back there's a mess.
No, it's not. Well, let me.
And you want me to rewind time, maybe?
Sure. Go for it.
Everybody be prepared for the lag.
Here we go.
Oh, God, it's killing me.
Cable modem.
Jesus, rewind. I don't know if it will, because it's a mod thing. Oh no, there we go, it did.
Oh,
Well, it kind of did.
It all came crashing down.
Try a different bag, hit, and we'll just keep trying bags until we get the right one.
Wow, the world just crashed outside of the bounds.
Actually moving.
I don't think it's. I don't see it. This there's another bag back here, but that's for the one
Should
shot that we
be.
did. I can use these trays. It's fine. They look pretty sick.
I made you a map for it, though. I spent the time to sort it out.
You can look back here.
I can't look back there because I need DM for that.
You can't change yourself.
I can change myself, yeah, but do you want me looking at all your stuff in the middle of a session?
There's nothing huge back here, so you can.
I'll need to change you then.
Just this giant statue of Orcus that you have.
Yeah. There's a... Yeah.
But I will, Corin, I will do the perception rolls to see if I can justify your 7.
Okay, apparently that's a duplicate object. What's in here?
Nice.
No, it's this one. It was the one above the stage. But it's not going to accept it. You want me to reload the save and then put it in for you?
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Yeah, if it's
I think I told you this before, but you must have forgotten. It's been a while. Fingers crossed this works. There we go, it's there. And then let me just change the table. And then I'll give you your DM back. I knew I made
No
you a
problem.
map for it.
Yeah, there was another bag right by the label, so wasn't sure which one it was.
There you go.
Thanks. So you would be coming from right over here.
Okay.
Get your figurine.
Yeah, just the figure, guys.
Here are your cards.
Poor NPC guards and newbie cleric.
They are not very strong.
That's okay. 2 of us are.
We are. Yes, we are. We got this. All right.
We haven't had a fight since we leveled, so
That's true, actually.
I'm a bit more dangerous.
So, you do see the immediate stuff. You see at the other side of this clearing, there is a bush. Looks like its leaves are partially disturbed, kind of like shifting back and forth. Can't really tell much from it. There is a figure laying on the ground right over across, about right here.
Okay.
Appears to be a small girl with brown hair, kind of draped. You can't really see the face, but you can assume who it is. Laying, not moving, right below this tree, and the bush would be about right here-ish.
Okay.
Actually, I'll keep that. Avers kind of points to you that he sees looks like almost like blood up ahead, right by near the body. It looks like there's a little more over here too, but he can't make out exactly where it leads to, but he can see that there's something with his natural 20. So,
All right.
in terms of hearing, you only hear there's like a kind of like a soft wind that's blowing against the leaves, but it's pretty quiet here. You don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, I'm going to walk into the clearing.
Okay. Stopping there, or you're gonna keep going?
I'm gonna stop there.
Okay.
Does it look like the blood leads to the girl?
Make a perception check.
I gotta figure out which one's my D20 again. 13.
13. That's pretty good. You're pretty close to it. It doesn't look like it leads to her. Like it looks like it's near her, but doesn't originate from it. Avers kind of steps up too. He'll make another check as well. Another natural 20.
Nice.
He actually picks out the details now. He sees that it's kind of like it doesn't look like a normal blood. It looks very, very thick. And it actually it starts about right here-ish and begins trailing this way, and it gets thinner and thinner until it completely vanishes.
Okay.
It just like about right here is where it just completely stops.
Where did I see the bush with the leaves moving?
About right here.
And the girl's right here.
Yes, and here's where it starts,
Okay.
about where it ends.
Well, I could see the end of it. um. Okay. Then I'm gonna walk toward the girl, and I'm gonna say, for whatever reason you've done this, we can discuss things, but if you've harmed my sister, your kind dies.
Make a this would be intimidation. Gonna make an intimidation roll.
Hey, I actually got a good intimidation roll for once. 22.
22. And are you just speaking out into the open?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
see anything to talk to.
The bush itself doesn't. It stopped shaking now. Doesn't make any sort of noise. Go and make a perception check. Perception check though.
That's a lot of perception checks tonight.
There are 10.
It's a 20.
Oh, 20 total? Okay.
Yep.
As you're kind of closer over here, you see it looks like almost like a foot sticking out on the side of the bush. Partially, it's pretty dim over here, especially since it's the middle of night. You
I do
can
have
only
my-
make out.
I do have my goggles on.
Yes, you do have your goggles on, so you can make out through the black and white. There appears to be a foot that's parallel to the ground. Looks like it's laying down.
Does the foot look human?
It does.
Mm.
It has like a small shoe on the end of it.
Oh man, I feel like we've been here before. All right. I wanna look to make sure there are no distortions in the ground that might indicate a trap.
Look up traps. Gonna make a investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, that's terrible. That's a 2. So yeah, it looks fine
It
to me.
looks pretty clear.
Okay, I'm gonna approach the bush then and ignore the body on the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and gonna make another investigation check.
That's a 7.
7. This one's pretty easier. You see, looks like there are bits of blood on the bush. You can see parts of the leaves are painted red with it. It looks like there is a body in here, unmoving. It's near the bottom of the bush. You kind of move the bushes around you, and you see a familiar white kind of hair net, almost kind of thing that goes beneath her chin. A soft pink dress. This appears to be Michelle. She's face down.
The nanny, huh?
Yeah, it appears to be. You kind of move her body a little bit. You can see her stomach is torn open, and there is a blood-coated dagger in her hand.
Okay.
If you make another perception check.
All right. 22.
22. I'll make one for them as well. So. All right. Right about. You hear somewhere off to your left. You hear like a small little mumbling. And Avers hears it too, but the others do not. And a kind of like a black mist begins to form in this area right here. about right there. And Avers is partially in it. And as you turn around, you see there's this, it's almost like a black cloud that is focused on Avers. I believe you've seen this before, but you aren't familiar with magic. But it appears to Avers can't see anything.
Okay.
And he's confused about what's going on. But he's going to try to get out when he can. And as you notice this, you hear almost like something hitting the ground, but you don't hear footsteps. And as you're kind of searching around for the origin of this, you hear something land right behind you. You turn around and see what's not there entirely. It's a form that actually, from head to toe, begins to reveal itself. What once was invisible. You can see now the familiar yellow paired eyes that you saw are now right here. And let me get the figure for it. Right there. What you see of it is it's large.
Yes,
as you
it
can
is.
tell from the figurine. It has deep blue skin that coats its entire body. Sharp teeth, and it looks to be, weapons pretty well. It looks to be wielding a glaive. And it is going to take a slash at you.
Oh,
But before it does, I'll have you roll initiative.
it doesn't even want to talk. All right. I tried. 16.
17?
16.
Oh, 16.
The other body's still on the ground right next to me, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Wow, all of them got higher rolls than you. I rolled like 4 17s. So we're starting, and he got a natural 20, so we're starting with him. Then it's Carver, Averis, Guards, Corian. So, as you are kind of trying to find the source of this thing, it appears behind you and takes 2 strikes on you. You can see the long glaive coming towards you. You can see parts of its clothing are coated in blood, but you don't see any wound marks.
All right.
It's going to take 2 strikes, both its glaive. That is 16.
Yeah, hits.
And a 9. So you take... Oh, that was a good roll. 21 points of slashing damage.
Oh, wow.
It got pretty much max damage. But it can't do anything else. So it's actually going to fly up in the air 10 feet above you. You can go and take a swing if you wish.
I do. Just
Are you doing great weapon master?
No, I'll just take a regular one.
Okay.
No, that wasn't great. 12.
12, that misses. but it is now 10 feet. I'll leave him right there, but he's 10 feet directly above you.
Okay.
So out of your reach of your greatsword. Carver's next. He's going to come over here. Doesn't really have a good line of sight for... Actually, no, it's above you. He does. He'll use Guiding Bolt on it. That hits. So it takes 9 points of damage, and next attack has advantage. All right. So that ends his turn. He's going to stay there. Avarice is going to try to get out of this darkness. Let's see if it can know how to. Yeah. So he saw where it originated from, so he steps out of it. And he's going to come over here. And he will... He can do a call lightning, so he's going to do that because it technically would not hit you, so he's going to stick a bolt lightning on top of him. So he has to make a dex save, which he fails. He takes 7 points of damage. That was a pretty bad roll. So, but that's Avarice's turn. He strikes him with lightning. He'll do a healing word on you, Corian.
Okay.
That's 8 points of healing to you.
Nice.
And that's all Avarice can do for now. Make the spell slots as well. Alright. So after Avarice, he's going to stay there. The guard's going to come up. And they're going to use, I believe it's crossbow. Yes. So they're going to take 2 shots at him up in the air. First one hits. Second one misses. So he takes 6 points of damage total from that first one. And the other one just goes right past and misses. And they'll stay right there. And now it is your turn, Corin.
The body on the ground next to me, does that look like Abigail?
This one right here?
Yeah.
It is. You recognize her.
How close am I to it?
You are 15 or 10 feet to reach it.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the body.
Okay. He's going to take a strike at you.
Yep.
10.
All right.
So he misses.
I'm gonna scoop up the body.
All right. So you now have her on your shoulder.
I'm gonna run over here, which should be my 30.
Yes, it is.
And that would be my turn.
All right. So you reach over there. It's now its turn. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to come over here. Be about right here. And you can see as you're getting close, or as it gets closer to you, the wounds on its body actually begin to seal up a bit. And it's going to take numerous strikes on you.
Okay.
Saying you're carrying her. Unnatural 20. And then a 27.
All right.
Those are good rolls. That was 30 total.
It was what?
30 total.
Okay.
As it slashes down at you twice. It can't do anything else, but it's going to stay there, keep you in range. Should be about right here.
Is it still 10 feet away from me?
Yes, it's 10 feet above you.
Okay.
It's flying above you, trying to swipe down at you. But that's all it can do for now. So we'll go back to Carver. He's right here. He'll do another guiding bolt at him. And that hits. And actually, I forgot he had advantage. So this, I rerolled, and this crossbow bolt would have hit as well. So, but he hits with his guiding bolt, doing 12 points of damage. And the crossbow was another 7. All right. So that ends Carver's turn. Next is Avarice. He's going to... He's going to do a Cure Wounds on you.
Wouldn't turn it down.
That's 19 to you.
Wow.
He's going to do a bonus action healing word too. Why not? So you get another 9 points. So that's 28, I believe.
All right.
But he keeps concentration on his lightning. But that's all he can do for now. The guards are going to take 2 more bolts at him. First one has advantage, which hits, and second one hits as well. In total, 5 damage. They did not roll well. 2 little bolts pierce the leg of this giant creature looming above you. But that's their turn. So it's back to you, Corin. What you gonna do?
All right. I'm gonna put Abigail down on the ground, like right here.
Okay. So she's now right here.
And then I will... Okay. If I were to kneel down and ready an attack, and he moved into range to attack me, could I stand up and attack him?
Are you are you saying you intentionally going prone, or?
Yes.
I would say you could. I don't see why not.
All right. Then that's what I'll do.
Okay. So you're holding action there. It's back to its turn. It's gonna. It's considering casting a spell. It's going to back up. All right, here land, and it's going to cast sleep. All right, got the spell. Creatures within 20 feet. Okay. What's your max? Or sorry, what's your hit points at?
53.
Oh wow. So that fails. Yep. That's his action. Does not look happy that that failed. But parts you can see more wounds, mostly from the leg, where the bolts hit it, seal up again.
Am I at the lowest? Doesn't it start with the lowest HP people?
Yes, you were the lowest. That's all it can do. So I'll stay right there. And it's back to Carver. He's going to use his last spell slot to do a inflict wounds on him. Which hits.
I love that spell.
It's a very good spell. Oh god. 28 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh, right. So 28 points of damage. You can see it hurt it quite a lot. But it's now face to face with Carver. That's all he can do for now. So he's going to end his turn. Goes back to Avarice. He's going to do another bolt of lightning on top of him. He fails to save again. Not very dexterous. $22 points to him.
Nice.
So after that bolt lightning comes down, kind of like the cloud looming above you guys, and he sees your health is pretty good, so he'll save it. But he's gonna move right here, and end his turn. The guards are gonna get a little bit closer, and they're gonna do another. Well, he'll go over here. They're gonna do more crossbow bolts. Both of them almost hit your head, Corian, and then they go hitting the tree behind him. They're not really used to this. That's all they can do. And as they end their turn, they'll stay there. So it's back to you, Corin.
Okay. All right, so I'm prone, right? So I'll stand up.
Yep.
And we'll go 5, 10, 15. Should be as far as I could get.
It is, yep.
And I will take some swings with my sword.
Okay, go for it.
Great weapon master, of course.
Always.
14.
Misses.
All right. Oh, even worse. I will miss with my sword. That's
With
it.
both?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I rolled like a 2. A 3. Sorry, it was a 3.
Oh, wow.
And a 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't stretch before you went into battle here, so... so you miss with both. But that ends your turn. No bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. Expect its turn. It really wasn't happy with Carver and Avery, so it's going to take a strike on each of them.
Okay. I'm going to take a strike on it then.
Oh, alright, go for it.
Oh, that's much better. 19.
That hits.
That's my Sentinel reaction.
It is. I forgot about that.
Yep. And it's got to roll its DC 14.
Does a 2 make it?
No. No. 6 and 6. That's... I can't remember how to play the game. I tell you, 18 damage. 6 of it's lightning.
Jeez. Alright, got that down. Looks pretty thrown off from that, but it still hits Avers. I'll do the roll for Carver as well. It definitely hits Carver. That's 14 to Avers with that. He's doing all right, though. And it's 20 to Carver. And Carver is unconscious.
What level did you make him?
He's level 1.
He's just a little guy.
Yeah, he's not very... wasn't really expecting a battle, so... He did get to use all the spell slots, so...
Good for him.
So that... that actually... Yeah, that ends his turn. He, He's gonna take the opportunity to reposition. You already used your reaction, so he's gonna fly over here. Avarice will get a strike as well. And completely whiff it. He hasn't tried to hit someone with his staff in a while, so he misses. He can only go 5 feet in the air at the moment from that movement, so he'll stay right there. So he's like barely off the ground. After him, Carver's gonna make a death saving throw. Succeeds, actually. Nice. So he is at 1 save.
Good for him.
Not dead. Avarice is going to go next. He really likes this lightning. He's going to do another strike. But he knows that he is... What are you doing?
I was pointing where I wanted you to move.
I'd have to go through darkness for that.
I mean, it's a straight run, though.
I can't see the other side of it, though.
Oh.
I mean, right here I can, but... Which was it? He will go underneath him and hit him with another. Oh wait, he's gonna hit him with a lightning bolt first, and then run up to him. So because he doesn't want to get hit. He knows this is working, so. 16 points to him. And this guy is not very happy with Avis right now. So he's going to stay right there. The guards can't currently see him, so they're going to come around. And he'll move right here as well. 2 crossbow strikes, because they're too slow to catch up. And they both miss. They're more used to the swords, so they aren't very familiar with the crossbow, as 2 more bolts go right past him. They're hoping nobody saw that. Corian?
Alright, I will move 30. I will take my first swing. 15.
15, that misses.
Okay. My second swing. 17.
17 hits, yeah.
Okay. And he rolls DC. Oh, nice.
Succeeds.
Okay. So that's 16 damage.
16, alright.
And then I'm going to go ahead and action surge here.
Alright, go for it.
And attack again. That's an 18, so that hits.
Yes.
So that's 14 DC.
Succeeds again.
Okay, so that's 14 damage. And then
What was it?
14 damage.
14, okay.
And then the last one misses.
Got it. He looks pretty hurt now. He sees a pretty good positioning right here. Any bonus actions or anything?
No.
Alright. He's not happy with any of you, so he's going to cast Cone of Cold right here. And it hits Carver too. So Carver automatically fails 1 death saving throw. I need you, Corian. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, con, okay. That's a 24.
Succeeds. Aver succeeds. And guard number 1 succeeds. So I'll roll for that. So you take 14 points of cold damage.
Alright.
Wasn't very high. Avers and guard number 1 also take 14. And he takes the full 27. And he's still alive.
Wow.
He is not doing too well, though.
who is at this point.
That's true. But yeah, that looks like everyone fairly did well except for Carver. And he he's gonna fly up out of Corian and Averis's range. Both of you can go and make attacks.
All right, that's an 18.
It's fails a save.
Oh, sweet. It's 22 damage. 6 of it lightning.
22. All right. Averis hits as well. And he's looking pretty bad now. But he manages to get away from both of you. So he goes another 5 feet off the ground. He's going to come 10 feet off the ground right here. And he is going to use his action to dash. He's going to go down 10 feet. He's going to pick up Abigail off the ground right here. And he has that's 10 feet. So he has another 20 feet. So he's going to go about right here. And that's as far as he can get. So that's his turn. So next, Carver's going to make another death saving throw. And he fails that one. He's at 1 save to fail. But it's okay because Averis' turn. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on him. He'll do 3rd level. Actually, he knows he's not very, very strong, so he'll do a little lower level. So he gets 9 hit points. Averis is a little selfish with his spells right now. He is conscious again. That is all he can do. Oh well, actually he'll use a bonus action to healing ward the guard that almost died. That's another 10 points to him. So he's doing pretty well now. Not on the verge of death. It is now the guard's turn. They're going to come up close and try to get some swings off. The first one hits, second one misses. That's 6 points of damage. Because of the regeneration, he's still up. And that's all they can do. Yeah. So they'll stay right on him. It's now Corian's turn.
Is this cloud still up?
I believe it's concentration. Let me be sure.
The darkness?
Yes.
Yeah, darkness is concentration.
Yes. So it is up then. And, yeah, Cone of Cold is not concentration.
Yeah,
So
but we have been hitting him a lot.
that's true, actually. And actually, wait, is sleep concentration? It probably is.
Sleep is not concentration.
Okay. So, I'll do a couple general rolls. He's actually you've been doing what, like 20 years of damage?
Yeah, 16 to 20 something.
Yeah, even the first roll he failed it, so he darkness is dropped. Yeah, I should have kept track of that.
Well, too bad for him. Uh,
There we go.
all right. Well, if they can hit him with their sword, I can hit him with my sword.
You can see he's pretty big. He's about like 11 feet tall, and he's currently flying with Abigail and clutched in one hand. So go ahead and move your attacks.
Oh man. I'm gonna grapple.
Grapple. All right, go and make a athletics check.
Nice. That would be a 25.
He got 9.
Sweet.
So he is grappled. He is now currently held in place.
Yep.
That's your action, though. Any bonuses or anything?
Nope. I'm good.
All right. His turn. He gets some hit points back.
I didn't bring any stuff with me, so I don't have a lot of bonus actions.
Yeah, no problem. He's gonna try to break the grapple. Go make another athletics check.
Oh, that one's terrible. That one's a 9.
That is a 6. He's still grappled. He rolled a 2.
He's slippery.
Yeah. So he's still there. He's not sure what he's gonna do. It's his turn. He can't do anything else. Carver, who's now conscious, is going to go over here. Let's see what cantrips he has.
Toll the dead.
He has Sacred Flame. He's going to try that.
That works too.
All right. So dexterity saving though, he's gonna make a dex save. I don't think does he have a penalty for being grappled?
Yeah, I think he's at disadvantage.
Okay.
He can't dodge, so his speed is 0.
He fails it then with disadvantage.
I think it's disadvantage, right?
I thought so too. Oh, or was that restrained? Let me check.
I don't remember.
He does not have disadvantage.
Hmm.
So that would be still fails. And he is not dexterous. He got 11, which fails. So he takes 1d8 damage.
Is he at a high enough level that scales up, or is Sacred Flame always 1d8?
He's
level 1.
Level 1. and he still survives it. He took 5 points of damage, so right back to where he was. And that's all he can do. Avarice is going to do another bolt of lightning. He's going to try to do it right here, so he doesn't hit Corian.
What about the girl he's carrying?
Oh, that's true. He'll try something else then.
You have Revivify, just revive her.
Exactly. He's gonna do a guiding bolt. Yeah. So he's gonna roll a hit. That hits. And that is, with that guiding bolt, that's enough to do it.
Nice.
Corin, you feel your grip. You're still holding onto him, but you can see this giant creature now falls face down onto the earth below him. Abigail isn't necessarily hurt, but she skids out of and rolls on the ground, landing about right here, just from the impact of this giant creature. The kind of tattered kind of clothing it's wearing covers the entire back as it like a burning mark on its back can be visible where the guiding bolt pretty much pierced his entire back region.
Nice.
This creature is now dead.
What was it? Can I learn that?
You'll make a history check.
Oh, me and history checks. You know how awesome am I doing those? Yep, a 2. It's a blue guy.
It looked big.
Yes. It looked big.
And for Avarice,
Avarice with a natural 20 knows everything about them forever.
he thinks it looks pretty big too. He feels like he's heard of it before, but he can't remember. He knows it's some kind of giant.
Oh, giants.
At least from what he saw.
Alright. Well, we need to check to make sure Abigail's okay.
Okay.
Some cleric type wants to do that, or I could try.
Yeah, you can bring her over, so you go over and pick her up.
Yep.
Carver looks pretty wrecked right now. He offers to help kind of check to see if she's okay. He's going to do a medicine check. I'll have you do a medicine check as well.
Alright. A 7.
He thinks she's okay. He's not too sure.
Avarice. My actual healer.
I'm not sure. She looks unconscious.
Oh, wow.
Look, I'm tired.
Some bad rolls there, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should probably check the area to make sure it's her. We should maybe take the body of the nanny back as well.
Okay. So the guards go over and collect her, along with everything she had. come back.
Is there anything on this giant?
Go and make an investigation check.
Oh yeah, because it rolls so well on those. 14.
14, that's pretty good. You can see he's wearing chainmail armor. You
Okay.
can see his glaive, and he has about 57 gold.
No distinguishing marks or anything like that.
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay. Alright. Then I'm going to cut his head off
All right. So you do that.
and take it with me.
And it looks to be, like I said, like blue skin. The hair itself is actually like white and gray, pretty long.
Alright.
So you click that up, have Abigail and Michelle, and you're heading back, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll move these quickly so I can put them back.
Sorry, I was typing in the giant head that I now have.
No problem. I think I got everything. And I can't remove it. So I guess we'll be on the forest forever. So you're heading back through forest anyway, so it's okay. Doesn't take very long. You navigate back to where your farm is. So you can see that building that was partially on fire is now cleared. Avers helped out with a bunch of it with the sleet storm, but whatever was left seems to have been cleared. And you're carrying Abigail right now home. You can see people are still outside, kind of like discussing what happened, but they don't appear to be, I guess, frightened anymore.
Okay. I will, I don't even know who they would use as a doctor here, so, I guess just take Abigail to my mother.
Okay. So you walk up to her, and she looks surprised. She didn't know where you went exactly, because she wasn't there when she heard your commotion going on. But she sees Abigail and looks relieved, because she couldn't find her. And she asks you what happened.
We're not sure what happened yet. Unfortunately, it appears Michelle has been killed. And we found Michelle's body and Abigail in a clearing in the woods.
She the news is pretty shocking. She seems kind of thrown off, but she can see the body of Michelle right now. She's, well, we can discuss that soon. We should get Abigail inside right now. And she picks her up and takes her inside to kind of like tend to whatever wounds she could potentially have. She isn't sure yet. But she leads you guys inside. None of the part of the wood on the left side of the building appears to have been burnt away, but looks like, from what you could see quickly, looks like it could be repaired, but it was snuffed out pretty quickly. But she leads you inside and begins looking at Abigail. Let's see if she can. I'll do a medicine check for her. Better than the healers. She kind of looks through for any cuts or wounds. She sees a kind of like a lump on her head. That's kind of, it's not bleeding, but it looks like it was a little bit at one point. But she tells you that she's breathing. Appears to be unconscious.
Alright, I'll nod and head back outside and find my father.
Okay. you go and catch up with him.
And
he's actually like right outside the door. He looks like he was about to head in after seeing you guys go in as well.
well, I will turn him around and take him off to the side and tell him about the weird blue giant. Show him the head. Ask if they would have any reason to attack. Or what they are.
He isn't familiar with it. But so he figures out that this happened just now. He, like I said, he isn't sure what that is. But he mentions not sure why that would happen. Did it have both Abigail and Michelle?
It appeared to, yes.
Strange. I'm not sure why I would want both of them.
Well,
I'm not even sure what this thing is, so...
It looked like Michelle went after them, and it killed Michelle while she was trying to protect or retrieve Abigail.
We'll have to see. We'll have to bury Michelle as well, since you brought the body here. Kind of fix her up. Is Abigail okay, though?
She appears to be. Bump on the head.
That's good. Could have been a lot worse, I guess, if she was around that thing longer.
Yes.
But thank you for retrieving your coin.
Well, what else would I do?
Glad that you got back here. I don't think any of us... Well, maybe Carver probably could have been able to do it, but I'm not sure if anybody else could have retrieved her.
Carver did all right.
He seems to be very experienced in battle. I feel like he could do very well by himself.
I don't know about by himself, but
I've seen him, but he actually he kind of starts to head back inside as well to see Abigail. At least relieved that she's okay. The situation appears to have, while still not sure what happened, appears to have been calmed down a little bit. Averis actually goes over to Abigail and heals her as well, the wound that she had. And she's still unconscious, but doesn't appear to be from pain. So, looks like she's resting.
I'm gonna return to my room then and put my gear on.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, no problem.
What time is it now?
It's about 1 a.m.
Okay. Well, back to soldier sleeping in armor then, I guess.
At least for tonight.
I tried to get one night out of the armor, but no.
Averis goes up to bed as well. He's pretty tired after all those lightning bolts. So he gets some rest at least. And everybody else on your farm does as well. So.
Did the night pass without incident then?
It did. It is now morning for you. Appears that nothing else has disturbed you in the night.
All right. I'd probably have a conversation with my father about maybe setting up a better watch.
Okay.
Maybe it might be time to fence this place in.
Yeah. So both of you kind of chat about possible ways of maybe hiring new guards or more.
Yeah.
Kind of help up the security at least.
I'll I'll give my sister that runs the business a couple thousand gold to make it happen.
Okay. Good to know.
Which should be plenty. What am I gonna spend it on, right?
What was that?
I said, what am I gonna spend it on, right?
Spell scrolls, right? You can't cast spells, so.
Well, if I can fix up an inn and fix up a manor house with and a farm someplace else,
Wait.
I feel like I could help my family.
Speaking of scrolls, didn't I get a haste scroll? Didn't you give me money for that?
No.
Oh. Never mind.
Have I heard your voice in a little bit, Hanok? And focus on this. So, is there anything else you do in the day, Corian?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I talked to Avers how long he wants to stay here.
That's mostly up to you. I don't want to intrude on how long you want to stay with your family. I worry that Turnham is probably in prison right now.
Right.
But I guess we could deal with that either way when we get back, so it doesn't matter how long he's in prison.
Done it before, so.
Yeah. I don't know how this prison is, though. Elson wasn't as secure. I don't know if they'd have it more here, so.
I mean, I suppose we could stay at least through breakfast, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Go and make us some.
No, I meant they're making us breakfast.
I prefer yours, though.
I prefer the old lady who does the cooking.
All right.
Which I don't remember what her name is, but it's on a list somewhere.
Somewhere. But yeah, you have a pretty good
Naomi.
morning. Naomi, yeah. She gets you guys breakfast. And it's pretty good. Haven't had it in a long time.
All right, then I'll wish my family a fond farewell. And we'll get our... Well, I'll get my... You didn't bring your horse, right?
No, I did not, actually. I went as a horse myself, I believe.
I will get my horse out of the barn, and we can head off then, back to Marfall.
All right. So, you say goodbyes to everyone, and you begin your departure back. They're sad to see you go, but they know you have to leave, so you can see them all waving as you and Horse Avarice leave the farm.